Welcome back, guys. This is day number 2 at Drift Nirvana and at Summit Point. You can see all the cars are lined up here. This is going to be a great event. Tell them why.
Because you like cars? 1. You like Japanese cars? 2.
2 right here.
Right? Look at that. You like cars swanging? 3. All right? So, like, you take those 3 and you're like, damn, that's crazy. And then they're all doing it everywhere, all over the place, and there's just cars swanging and crashing and doing crazy shit. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Connor, how you feeling?
Great. So I just fucking drank a whole Red Bull. I feel like I'm on top of the world.
It is early in the morning. We're like the first people here. Clearly, as you can see, there's nobody here. But we're looking forward to this nice-ass weather, too. It's going to be great.
I don't know if it'll be nice. It may be a little cold. I hope it's like a little overcast so the pictures come out like that.
Right now, it looks...
But this is like golden hour on this car right here.
Alright, so my name's Stuart. This is my 93 940 wagon. Had this thing for about 3 years, bought just as a basic shell. And just pretty much built everything from the ground up. It's got the engine that would normally come in this car in it. Just, you know, a few little odds and ends done to it. It's got a 350Z transmission behind it. And cage, all the things you'd want for a drift car so you can tandem it and be safe out here.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I've been drifting for about 5 or 6 years, and this car started to go about 3 years ago as a project, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, what got me into drifting is basically it looked fucking fun, you know?
That's pretty much how it is.
I got into it with a really cheap car, a different Volvo, and made it work like on a shoestring budget. So there's not too many motorsports that you can really do that with.
Yeah.
Drifting gives you all the fun for your money, I think.
Yeah. How long have you been drifting for?
About 5 years.
5 years?
5, 6 years. Yeah, I started actually when I was in college up in State College.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't go to Penn State, but I went to a nearby school. And there's like a little local track people call the Oval that you can kind of come out there on Sundays and drift for free as long as you know the owner and talk to people.
Yeah.
But yeah, it started there. You know, eventually I got enough money to put, you know, the safety stuff into my car so I could go to tracks.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I remember the first drift event I think I went to was a clinic at Club Loose.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't ask for a better drift event. It was great. Got really comfortable on that track, and then I tried Ready Set Drift and Evergreen. We're from the Philly area.
Oh, it makes sense.
So,
okay. Yeah.
This was probably like 4th or 5th event that I went to, an event here at Summit Point.
That's
And
sweet.
I realized this place was like the Six Flags of drifting. So you'll probably see me here every year for at least for 100 drifters of December.
Yeah, honestly, I want to see this thing shred.
Yeah.
It looks insane.
Yeah, so this thing's still pretty fresh out of the garage. I've made one event with it so far. I had a bunch of bugs I had to work out, so can give it another go today.
Yeah.
If it's working, I'll be shredding. I'll use all the tires I got today. So.
That's sweet. Hey, thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem, man. Nice to meet you.
It was a hard shot to get because of how big the car is. Yeah. But it was insane seeing the tandems out there.
Oh, thanks.
So how does the track feel?
Feels good. I mean, I've had complete shit tires on from the start today, so you know, put some good rubber on there and really get
pretty good for shit tires.
Yeah.
Compilation. Sticker compilation.
Boom.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Hey, have a good one.
I'm Baymax. I've been flying for about 7 years. We started racing. I started racing right when I started flying, and then I realized that this was a lot of fun, and I really like cars. So getting out here and being able to track probably some of the coolest cars, and then cooler cars show up to watch those cool cars. Like when the A90 Supras come in just to like hang out and watch drift cars. Just like, dude, this is the coolest thing ever. And like right now, I can stand here and talk to you guys and go fly over there and watch them drift. And I don't have to go do anything. I can just go, you know, it's just like whatever, dude.
For example, he was currently all the way over there flying.
But yeah, it's Summit Point's sick as fuck. Or excuse me, are we doing like that? Hell yeah, we are. And it's. I met Eric at he was working construction that I got hired at, and he was already flying drones, but he was flying them wrong. And I told him that, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna show you how to fly some drones. And he was like, all right, dude. And like a month later, Eric's just like building 2 drones. He's got like, he'd already sold all the stuff that he had because he was ready to move up. And I was just like, all right, dude.
drones that were this big, and he came and had a drone this big, and he's like, come here, we're going to the park. And I was like, all right. And so I thought it was just gonna be, oh, you know, hover around, go over there. No, he was like, vroom, I was like, okay, I'm doing this shit. And so, needless to say, 3 years ago, I started fly drones. The key, though, is you got to start on the simulator and get good before you go out and fly, so you don't break shit. That's the key.
It's
I
an
spent,
expensive break-up.
yeah, I mean, you can break a virtual drone all day, and it's just annoying.
But
You
you
flip
also,
a switch.
it also helps a lot if you build it because you don't have to
That's also true.
you don't have to worry about when it breaks as much because you have to pay somebody $100 an hour. Because I'm gonna get you if you break it and you bring it to me. Because I've been doing it a long time, and I've set enough fires to know how much it's worth not to set fires. So you just, as long as you know what you're doing,
Yeah.
you're good to go. But you gotta be patient, man. And so many people, there's a lot of turnaround in FPV gear because people aren't patient. They get real antsy. They see stuff like this and they get into it and they're like, dude.
They want to go. They want to buy a drone and go chase cars.
They want to be there quick.
Crap.
They want to take like a month and a half to get in there. And like, there's some people who, we know one kid who's actually doing it. He's not doing bad, but it takes us so much practice. And our racing background is so helpful because we can react faster than most drone pilots can anyway. We're used to going full tilt at 80 miles an hour through a 5-foot hole and then coming back and doing the same thing and against 5 more drones in the air. So like chasing a car at 60 going sideways when it's not really booking it is
But for somebody first starting out,
yeah.
they see what we can do, and they're like, oh,
Especially if I've been playing
that doesn't
GTA.
look that hard. You're just flying a drone. But really, like the small little, every little input on these 2 sticks changes everything about how it flies. And basically around 2020, when everything hit the fan, racing stopped. So we were like, all right, well, what do we do now? But everyone kept on drifting, so we just started to go to more drift events, local first, and then we started branching out to like Shenandoah. God, we've been to almost every single. If it's a venue that has had a drift event, we've been to it in this area. But yeah, we've been doing the drifting for like 2 years now. Solid. I mean, almost every weekend.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. It is a lot of work at the end of the day because, you fly all day, you have fun all day, and then when you go home, you gotta dump terabytes of data and go through it, cut it up.
I went through his wing and Thomas freaked out. Sorry. I went through the wing of his Miata. He's been asking me to do it for like a year.
A lot of these drivers know us. They are very cool. They don't. If we wreck into their cars, they're like, yeah.
So, do you guys like Summit Point? You guys enjoy coming out
Yeah,
here?
man, it's awesome. I'm glad that it was my understanding that they were like very hesitant to let drones, and they're just now warming up to it. I'm very glad.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, all because of this guy.
Yeah. What's going? You need me?
No, you guys didn't realize you were.
No, you're good. It's a casual interview.
I know you guys got a lot to do today, so
dude, you good,
I'll
man.
go short, but thank you so
man.
much.
Dude,
Appreciate it.
we'll be out here. If you want some more, we'll give you some more later for
Yeah,
real.
feel free.
everybody. My name is Dimitriy Brutskiy, two-time champion, Pro 2 and PROSPEC. And I'm here at Drift Nirvana at Summit Point, having fun, Drifter Decembers. Brought out my old trusty Z4 car that got me to where I am today, basically. So how I started drifting? I started drifting in 2015, I think, with a little Z3. And basically I was just quadding and having fun with my friend and making plans for next weekend, and he's like, I can't come because I'm going drifting. And I'm like, drifting? I want to come too if I can. He's like, sure, you come and spectate, hop in the car for a ride along. And I'm like, done deal. So I went there next weekend. I got hooked on it, and the following week I bought a car, and then next weekend I went drifted at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. So that very same day I got bumped to Group B, even though I didn't know what I was doing. I was just wild and flying everywhere. And I guess it looked okay from where the guy who ran events saw something in it that decided I'm good enough for Group B. So that basically hyped me up so much that I'm like, yeah, I'm making progress, that I'll be like in C Group forever, just blowing donuts. But I was able to link the track by the end of the day. I mean, half day through the day. And yeah, just kept going. 2 years in a fairly stock Z3 with just coilovers and angle kit on it, and that's it. I was killing it. Felt like I'm ready to go like Pro-Am, compete. Then I had to take a 1 year off, family stuff. Had to finish a house I was building, and then I bought this thing from my Kalesa. Yeah, first event. I mean, I only did like 2 events in it, 2-3 events before I went to compete at the shootout, the used drift. So I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to handle this car. And I didn't do so well. I went out top 16 because I was preparing for a season, and that was the first time in 2018 they were doing a shootout style, or they brought back the shootout. So, but East End Drift had a whole season of 4 rounds, and that's when I went down, started traveling. I did pretty good over there. First event I went out like 5th place. I mean, finished 5th place. Then second event was 3rd place. 3rd round was 2nd place, and 4th round was 1st place. So I was going up little by little, baby steps. Finished 2nd overall in that season, earned my Formula Z Pro 2 license. In 2019, I went into Pro 2 with this car. I didn't know it was the car that was so difficult to drive. I was always blaming myself. I didn't do well, but I only qualified once at the first round, Orlando, and then I went out in top 16 after hitting the wall. So I still didn't know what I was doing back then. Still don't know today. I'm just driving, having fun. Anyways, and then I struggled throughout the round, tried to qualify, but it was like close to 40 drivers for top 16 spots. And anyways, I was close in Texas. I was like 17th, I think. I qualified 17th, so just outside top 16. But anyways, here you go, another champion. Yeah, you ready?
No, but he wants to say hi. What's up, dude?
So, yeah, and then I bought a E46. Actually, I tried my Kalesas after 2019, and the season went to Irvindale. After Irvindale, went to Willow Spring. I drove that car, and I'm like, wow, that thing's like butter. So easy to drive. I think I can do it. So I bought his other car, and the rest you guys know, back-to-back 2 championships. And yeah, right now we're just having fun.
It's awesome. How are you liking Summit Point?
Oh, I love it. This place is awesome. First time out here, and this is awesome. Definitely coming back. Yeah,
That's awesome.
cool. Thank you, man.